Hey everyone, Achikah here, and it's Wednesday, so that means it's time for another DCUO base showcase here on the channel, and today I got another very special one lined up for you guys. So psyke0ut entered Base Off a decade into core with their base entitled Abandoned Lab. It is very cool. It is their first build that they've ever made, and they were kind of nervous to show it off, but it was honestly a fan favorite. We were all like, how is this your first base? It was very cool. It's sparse, but very realistic, and also does some incredible things with some of the anniversary furniture that I can't wait to show you guys. So without further ado, why don't we check out psyke0ut's Abandoned Lab. Yeah, when we were all in chat, like, they were like, oh, trying to down talk their base, and I was like, I will have none of this, because this is incredible. So I can't wait to show you guys. I haven't been in here in a while, so there might actually be some stuff that's different from the VODs, so I'm excited to see. Like, maybe they've done some things, so let's take a look. Ah, yes. Alright, so we start out in the waiting room area here with some telephone booths, of course. Which I appreciate, because always, like, when you have, like, I don't know. Well, I guess that's kind of old school, because I don't think there are, like, payphones too much anymore, probably, but I'm showing my age a little bit, but usually when you would walk into, like, some kind of facility of, there would be payphones close to the entrance, so we have a seating area here, as well as some screens that don't seem to work anymore, and some areas that need some very badly it needs to be mended pretty badly, as you can see. I do love the use of the Gordon statue here as the very disapproving warden over the lab. Or maybe like the chief of the lab. However, given there are cell blocks, I'm assuming warden would be probably more apt in this situation. So we have a check-in desk here, as well as some filing systems. Very, very nice. Alright, let's head through the hallway here. Got some lanterns. And as you can see, the further you get into the base, the more dilapidated and in need of repair it comes. So we have some lab equipment, or stretchers, tossed about haphazardly. Just abandoned, of course. Well, it is an abandoned lab, so I love this room. This is one of my favorites. This is just, I don't know why, like, I know it's very simple, but there's just something about, and then if you look up, you see the floors crumbled in. Oh man, I can't wait to show you guys. This is some of the best stuff. This is, I really like this space a lot. It's very, like, it's simple, like, it is theming. And it is very, like, sparse in ways, but, like, it feels very believable and lived in. And you know me, I eat that stuff up. So this is very cool. But let's go this way first. So we have, like, an administration area here. Probably a record office, if I had to guess. Or maybe a security checkpoint even, because there are some screens up above, as well as the mainframe. And again, storage system has been ransacked. Alright. So I think we need to go this way. So let's head upstairs first before we go downstairs. And again, we have some lighting. But look at this! Again, like I said, the use of the anniversary furniture in here is top notch. So here we have a ward with some patients who probably met a pretty horrible demise if their beds are any indication. But you know what? We could just pretend that they all got better and they're off living their best life, and this place just fell under some much needed repair from need of funding, right? Oh man, the scattered wheel. I always love scattered wheelchairs. Ever since, like, playing Silent Hill, like, when I was younger. Anytime you see a wheelchair, it's like, oh. Just, like, in the middle of a very abandoned facility. It's like, oh. Especially Silent Hill 3. You guys remember that one with, like, the like the very old like wheelchair that would like come wheeling in. So this, okay, so this is one of my favorite parts of the base. Check this out. So do not sleep on getting the debris furniture in the seasonal, because psyke0ut made an entire floor like with these debris. Like, this is incredible. Like, it basically fills in the top area of this base. This is awesome. I also love the Brainiac ships peering in. It's just like, just mass chaos outside. So where it looks like this whole building's just dilapidated, you know, and like falling into shambles, you know, it's just like an abandoned building. Outside, it's just like Brainiac just taking over casually. There's even more chaos outside. This is the calmer part. But look at this. So you see the floor is caved in here. We even have another doorway over here as well as a screen, so it almost looks so it is like it's an actual floor. So great. Okay, so let's go down here and check out this. I think it's like a locker room slash break room. Yes, it is a break room. Oh, this is so great. And again, the impending doom outside. Being reflected back. This is great. And then you look up and the floor's been just caved in from decay. Or perhaps, maybe not even decay, maybe just from the chaos outside. This is wonderful. This seriously feels like a real break room. This is what I wanted Nightingale's break room to be in her hospital. I mean, not this, you know, abandoned, but you get what I mean. Believable, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Alright, so let's head downstairs here. Finally. You can see another good use of the debris here for this wall. Oh, that's so good. Okay, let's keep going. And again, we have more ships peering in. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that is... Oh. Well, yeah. That's... Man, just giving that its own space here makes it so much more sad. It's like, oh, man. That's, yeah. That's either the warden who gave up and didn't want to succumb to the Brainiac horde that's outside, or maybe it's a patient that was abandoned and kind of became forgotten. Oh man, that's rough. Also, the fact that this whole room is kind of like dedicated to this focal point, like, gives it so much more weight and pressure. Man, that's powerful, actually. Alright. Well, that aside, looks like we have... Oh, it looks like we have some Starro experimentation here on some very unwilling subjects. So, some patient abuse, it looks like. So, quite malevolent laboratory, one would assume. And yeah, we have the patient 3 and 3. Yep. I really like these metahuman boxes, actually. Prison Break had some pretty cool furniture. Ah, and here we go. The end of the laboratory. And this actually looks like it's still fairly functional here, so maybe psyke0ut's still keeping the place up. Still keeping the place going. Or no, I guess they would be experiments if their armories are in those tubes, huh? So maybe they're exacting their revenge and this is their laboratory, right? Like, they've taken over the lab and they're using it to get their revenge on those that have wronged them. This is really great, though. I also love the use of the auras in the tubes, too, so it looks like they're getting pumped full of this venom serum that's in the background. That's pretty incredible, actually. man, this is great. Man, psych for a first base. I was blown away by this, and everybody else in the chat was too for base off. So this is really fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing with us. This was great. So yeah, that was psyke0ut's Abandoned Laboratory. Again, thank you so much, psyke0ut, for letting me tour around and for entering base off and sharing with us this creation, even though it was outside of your comfort zone, I know. So again, thank you so much for sharing. It's fabulous. And thank you guys so much for watching. Again, no new announcements. I will always have Extra Life and base off linked at the end of the video, and yeah, I think that's about it. So again, thank you so much to psyke0ut. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.